You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Born with the scales in my head. Praise, then we give them some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith, pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride, balanced by the blood. That's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. And you know I am the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So come here. You all get a smooch, okay? You get a smooch. You get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch. What's up, the ham show? What's up, boo? What's up? How's the weather in California? I know. Go on and make me mad because I know it's pretty. Go on and make me mad. Go on and make me mad. Shoot. Anyway, y'all, let's get started. Okay, so y'all know I love old school beef sector. Y'all know I love old school beef sector. Y'all know I love me some Sean Bradley. Y'all know I love me some Mother. Y'all know I love Jay Wilson. Y'all know I love Fag. Y'all know Fag's my block mother. So y'all know I love Fag. You know I love QB, Shelly, VS, Lady Nika, of course, my Louisiana person, honey. Love me some Lady Nika, okay? Love me some Tracy. I could go on and on and on. Rick, Reed, the Gov, Reed, all the players, okay, all the players, love them all, but it's one everybody keeps forgetting about, and I was waiting on the hood table. How did the fish grease? I was waiting on the hood table, so she'll probably come on tonight and she'll probably cover this. But until then, first of all, old beef sector has been cutting up. Okay, they've actually been showing new beef sector how it's done. All right, they are not gonna let y'all ruin what they built. It's just not gonna happen. Shout out to VS Icon. She's like, it ain't gonna happen. Okay. As a subby of the old beef sector, and you sit back and you see things, it's like, oh my God, baby. But y'all forget about one. Everybody forgets about this little one person. Baby, when I tell y'all the beef sector got airlines, Heidi Fly. Heidi Fly. What's up, Verbal Assassin? That's my boo too, Jay Dunn. You know, I'm missing some of y'all, and it's not intentionally. Forgive me, okay? But baby, I don't know who pissed on Heidi's door today. Who like stole her money? Who like told her she couldn't sell no more eyeshadows and not. I don't know who made Heidi mad. Heidi Fly, that is. Heidi Fly, you're nasty. I don't know who made her mad, but baby, Heidi's video, her live she did, when I tell you she didn't hold nothing back, she didn't hold nothing back. Okay. And I was shocked because when I seen the thing, I thought it was gonna be about Jay Wilson. Okay. Because I know her and Jay Wilson just don't see it for each other right now and everything, and it fell out, and I was there when it fell out and all the things and the things. So I'm like, dang, I wonder what she's saying, because I know she's doing a documentary surviving Jay Wilson. So I'm like, I wonder if this was part two, and everything. So I takes my happy hips over there. Okay? Take my happy hips over there. And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't ready at all. And it's so hard because when somebody you like talk about people you like, it's like it's hard because you sitting like, and she was just like, it's her commentary. So she said what she felt about any and every darn thing, and stood her 10 toes down on them. Okay. Um, I mean, it. I said, Lord, they don't forget about Heidi Fly, and she's like, y'all could never forget about me. And she came out like, boom, 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 boom. Whether you agree with it or not, she came out swinging. You know how you remember in school when you were younger, somebody would put a erase on your shoulder, and the person said, if you knock this erase off her shoulder, we gonna fight because you really didn't want to swing first, or they didn't want to swing first. And somebody would put a eraser on the person's shoulder, either you knock it off or they knock it off for you, and then y'all start, because now you got an excuse to fight. If you step on my shoe, I'ma hit. All the little things of the things. I don't know if somebody came after Heidi, if that's why she woke up, saying it's war today. I have no clue. Seriously, I don't know where this came from. It's like it came out of the left. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just like she woke up today, was like, today's the day. I'm getting everybody all in her lap. You know, oh Lord. I'm just shocked. Like I said, I was waiting on the hand. What's up, JB? I was waiting on the hood table, because the hood table, she covers all this and stuff. And I'm like, I can't, I got too much emotions in me. I can't wait. Jadon dropped in there and everything. And like I said too, Jadon, her commentary's been off the chain. I love it. I love how she's doing her commentary in the morning. And when I get a chance to watch her, I do. Sometimes I don't drop down, but I do note that I've seen it and everything. And when I don't get to see her, I go back and watch the replay and everything. And so she got her niche. That girl, she doing her thing. Shout out to Jadon and everything. I know it's gonna be. I can smell a cleanup coming. I can smell a cleanup coming. But y'all know Mother does things when Mother wants to, okay? She be done heard something 3 days ago, and all of a sudden next week you get that music for a cleanup, and she'll go back and cover every day that she done heard something, baby, and I have your edges standing up on the back of your neck. Okay, like she'll pull your edges. All right. So I smell a cleanup coming. I know there's a cleanup coming. I know it. If anybody was in there and heard Heidi's live, you know for yourself, mother gonna hit that. She gonna hit it. You know, right there, she might be at bingo or something. But when she come from bingo, she gonna hit that laugh button. It's gonna be a cleanup. Okay. And everything. And I don't know where I thought, I don't know where I've been living at, because I don't know where I thought that VS and Heidi were cordial. I might have missed something, but whatever. But would y'all, can I say something? Can I say something? Just from a subby's point of view, would y'all leave VS alone? Please. Would y'all let her rest? She's trying to walk away and go back into her hibernation, go back into her zen the way she was, and all of this and stuff. And y'all keep poking at her. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Lord have mercy, leave her alone. If y'all wasn't in her premiere, I remember that. When I was listening to that premiere, I remember that. Boy, time has flown. Y'all, time is really flown. We in 2026. I think it was, don't give me the line. I'm trying to think of the year. But that was a minute ago. It was a minute ago, you know. Um, who child? Lord have mercy. I'm just gonna get my blanket and hat up under my blanket because these bullets is ready to fly, baby, 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 baby. Mm-mm. Shout out to Lady Nico too. Lady Nico says she's been doing squats, honey. Bless her heart. Now, don't get me wrong. I can bend on my knees, but them squats, no ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. My knees is like, girl, what you trying to do? Mm-mm. Now, don't get me wrong. I can still dance and I can still dirty wine and I can still do all that. But when you talking about let's drop them knees, no, no. Mm-mm. I only got my knees to move in a certain position at yeah, yeah, make it make sense. And if you're grown up, you can catch it. Okay, catch. All right, move on. Uh Y'all, it's gonna be it look like the rest of this week gonna be a bloody week for the beef sector. It just does. It look like this week it's gonna be a bloody week. I mean, like I said, I was one of the people who got one of and I love her eyeshadow palette. I do. I love her eyeshadow palette and everything because it gives you a variety. I support most Black people that has an entrepreneurship because I'm one, so I do support that. So I got the one for Heidi that wait a minute, look at it. It has BITCH on it palette. That's the one I got. And it's got so many beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna take a picture of this and put it on my community wall so you all can see it. I don't know if she's got any more of these left because I think these was one of the ones that she ran out of, but I don't know if she's reared up again. But I am gonna put it on my community wall. And everything. When I tell y'all Heidi didn't hold nothing back today, she ain't hold nothing back today. I might share let me see if I can't share her. Hold on. I'll put it in my chat and y'all can click on it and you know who child. JB little bruh. Boy, boy, boy. Let me see. Is this it? Okay, there you go, right there. If you all just want to, you don't know how to get to her channel, you can click on that link right there. Let me make sure if that's the one. Hold on. Nope, that's my channel. Hold on. Yep, that's her channel. Okay. That's her channel in the link, y'all. Right there. That is Heidi's channel, the one I'm talking about. That's the lab I'm talking about. So I know a lot of people did not know what was the name of her channel. So if you click on that link in the chat right there, it takes you right to it. Uh, yeah. So mm, oh my God, y'all. Um, let me go here too. Let me go ahead and get this out the way real quick, okay? Quincy Jones, y'all know he passed away. Actually, I thought it was 2025, but Quincy Jones passed away in 2024. Okay, it was November 2024. Quincy Jones' estimated fortune was 500 million. Okay, he had 7 children, and his 7 children are his is his beneficiary of his estate. Okay, uh he actually, let me tell you how much he left. Hold on one moment. How much each one of them get. Okay, Quincy Jones decided to leave his 500 million fortune to his 7 children, giving each child 71 million. You came up on 71 million overnight. Each child got 71 million. Well, today there was an article that came out that said they're trying to sell off his estate. Like the stuff that he left, they want to sell that too. How much more? You got 71 million that you didn't have at first. How much more money do you need? That's weird to me. That is weird. So, yeah, they want to sell that. And it's just like, dang, dog, come on now, keep something. That's the one thing about black people that they get us on all the time. We always want to sell something. Always. We always want to sell our rights. We want to sell property, land, stuff that make us money, and they get it and they keep it. And that's crazy. Stop trying to sell your birthright. It's weird. Okay, I'm trying to take this picture real quick to show y'all this. Okay. And let me show y'all the colors because this is beautiful. So let me show y'all the colors. Okay. Now I put this on my wall. I put it on my community wall so y'all can see what I'm talking about. From Fly Uchi and everything. So um again, I don't know what caused what or why. People don't need a reason to say what they gotta say, but I'm just saying the way that she came out here, the way that she came out here, it's like somebody, came for her and she's trying to let them know you have no idea who I am, and everything. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to put words in her mouth. I think one of the things she did say was, y'all can try to block me out if y'all want to, but I'm beef sector. I ain't going nowhere. You can never block me out because I'm hide and fly. I'm the doll. Okay, so I'm like, well, okay. Yes, y'all done heard of. This is hold on. There we go. Okay. So yeah, like I said, she ain't hold nothing back. She talked about I didn't know she was talking about what she saw when she watched VS, and she was talking about that with Ken. She's talking about Ken. She talked about my block mother 5. She talked about She talked about Tracy's crew. You know when Tracy and MU went on the cruise and everything. She gave J Dunn her flowers. She talked about QI. QI, I don't have no dog in the fight, but Q, I don't have no dog in the fight. I swear it ain't personal. I ain't even gonna say it. Y'all go hear what she said about QI. What else did she say? She was talking about Lemon. Like I said, she ain't hold nothing. I think the only person she did not say something about was Lady Nika. I think that's the only person that she did not. Lady Nika and Deanna. If I'm not mistaken, them the only people she didn't break up was Lady Nika and Deanna. But everybody else she had to put her little honey, her little stamp of approval or disapproval on, and she let it go. And I think most of it's in her title. Okay, let me read the title. Hold on, let me read her title. What her title say? What her say? Hold on, let me read her title. Do I still got it up here? Yep. Okay. Hold on, one moment. Her title says, and I quote, it says, "Let's pop Jay Wilson's balloon." Then it says MCC church petition. It says Reed and Clyde drag, Stup Damer, Creepy Cruise or Creep Cruise, Lemon, some it's like different things. Like she's got and when I tell you she hit every last thing that she put up her, she hit every last thing. Now what I was trying to find was the MCC church petition because she told about that church petition. I didn't know that this church had a petition against Jay Wilson. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know that at all. Wait a minute, let me see if I can pull this up and get 5 seconds of it. Heidi, I hope you don't flag me. If you do, I understand and I'll remove it. It's no problem. Give me one moment. Right here. Hold on. Wait a minute, JB. I saw that you wrote some, babe. Give me one moment. Okay, here we go. What's up, nephew? So, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, let's go.
His ring costs $11. His ring costs $11.22. Okay. But the real ring that he is emulating, okay, is right here. Let me put up the unredacted photo.
So that's when she's talking about the ring.
Opinion. I ain't got no dog in the fight. This ain't no shade. It's just a bitch with wisdom. If you have to go get your lick back, you don't go back. The mistake was you got your lick back, then you went back, then she threw you back and you went back, then she threw you back in the trash, and then she told you what she did, and then she twisted it, and then she said, and you will still fuck with me, and if you don't, I still don't give a fuck, and we surface, and you're nothing to me. VS says she threw Ken in the trash.
Yeah, when I tell y'all she held nothing back, y'all go look at it. I want to play out her stuff. I was just trying to find where she was talking about Jay Wilson in this MCC church petition. She said that they got a petition out against him, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that, and I don't know what for, because I just don't know what for, and that's why I was trying to go back and pull it up. But yeah, whoo, child, it's gonna be a bloody week. It's gonna be a bloody week. It's all I can say. Heidi didn't hold nothing back, y'all. I guess Heidi was trying to remind the beef sector of who she is, and don't try to count her out because she ain't gone nowhere. She's doing other things. But like I said, it's like she woke up. Either she woke up and she got tired of people playing on her top, which I don't know if people are or not. I'm just trying to see where she came from today with, you just got to go listen to it, and y'all judge for yourself. Okay, judge for yourself. That's all I got to say. It was a hour and something women because the link is in my chat. It was an hour and something live. Hold on, let me see how long it is. Her live was an hour and 13 minutes, so it's not long. Okay, it's not long at all. Um, and everything. So again, uh, beef sucked the guy airlines. That's all I can say. Beef sucked the guy airlines. We got everything over here. We got airlines, and everything. And hey, I like everybody involved, and that's what's so it's weird because I like everybody involved. Like I said, everybody I like her and everybody she said something about, and it's like wow. Wow, what do you do? So you stay on the sidelines and you go, dang. And that's what I did today. I'm like, Dad, who done pissed Hattie off? Because usually Hattie don't care. She just, I know her and Jay Wilson. And I know, like I said, she's been doing her documentary about Jay Wilson, surviving Jay Wilson. So I expected that. That's blah. That's, everybody know about that. We know she gonna give it whatever she got, okay? But baby, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it at all. And like I said, I know the hood table gonna come and do her 1-2, and I'm gonna be writing her chat when she do her 1-2 today, because the hood table does her little spin on everything, and I like how she give it up. This was just too much emotions for me. I was sitting here like, wow, did anybody else see this? I heard this. Can anybody tell me why this is going on? Because this came out of nowhere. Like it just came out of nowhere, and maybe to me it did because I don't watch everybody and I don't get to find out everybody, but it's like, wow. So I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see Pizza and everything, so I'm gonna go check Pizza out. I didn't get a chance to see her. I don't think Bree's been on. I was in Lady Nichols a little earlier today, and I don't know, y'all. I'm scared because y'all, I'm serious. This is so, oh my gosh. Wow. 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 That's all I can say is wow. Um, okay. I think they just pulled up with my stuff. Okay. But yeah, so like I said, I don't, which a person don't have to have a reason to say what they want to say and everything. Let me throw it out there first. You don't have to have no reason. You can just, whatever. But the way, to me, the way all this came about, it's like somebody pissed her off. That's what I'm thinking. Like somebody kind of, you know, pissed her off. And so she's like, okay, since this is what you want to do, here I come, blah, 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 blah. Because most of the time, the OGs, seriously, the OGs, they don't come off the porch unless you come for them. When you attack them, they come off the porch. Point blank, period. That's another difference between the new Beef Sector 2.0s and the OGs. Because the OGs, their beefs are organic. And most of the time, they're to the death, it's to the grave. Okay. Like it can be 10 years and you can be, talking about cakes and somebody will bring up, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, I ain't got nothing to say about that, blah, blah, blah. Because it's to them, it's original, it's real, it's to the death. Point blank, period. So that's why I'm like, about her being, one of the OGs, did somebody come for her? Did she hear something? Or did she just want to comment? Because either way, it is what it is. But let me see what you said, JB. Hold on. It ain't gags, it's valuable antiques. I'm selling it too. Huh? I don't know. Anyway, I want to say prayers to even though she don't come over here and support me, I do want to say prayers to Lolo. I did see I think on her community wall, she's missing her mom. And I do understand grief. I really do. I understand grief, and my heart goes out to her. I told her the grief is going to happen in spurts. People think that you grieve all at one time. No, you do not. It happens in spurts. You know, you might be doing good. You might be laughing right now, and all of a sudden you'll just start crying. People are like, what's wrong? And you can't even explain it, but it's grief. So my prayers are to her, and everything. And God to comfort you. You just gotta give it to Him. Take some time. I was about Quincy Jones. My fault. My fault, boo. It was about Quincy Jones. But yeah. So let me say this too about Jay Wilson's ring. I like the ring. I don't know how much it costs, but I like the ring. Um, I just do. And I've never given my little 3 cents about it. So I just thought since it was on my screen and we pulled it up, I might as well go on and talk about it. So, I told him then congratulations. I thought it was a engagement ring and he cleared it up for everybody. He said it wasn't. So and everything. But it's sweet that his significant other, would think about him like that. It's real sweet. Shoot, some people came back. Some people can't get their love person, the person that they're in love with, are they dating, or married, or whatever, to buy them a 2 liter, letting on a ring. So I'm just saying. Yeah, cause she was over there on her community wall. I seen she was going through. She was going through. And now I understand grief. You know that, right? So I just wanted her to know, it you are never you ain't what we call your new normal. Your new normal is about your mom not being here no more. Okay, that's your new normal. Now you gotta start living every day. What's up, Bird Boo? You got to start living every day with your new normal, to where your normal used to be mom. Now mom's not here. And so you got to allow you got to allow yourself to feel that, but don't stay in it. But you got to feel it, because that's how you know you're beginning to heal, or that you're beginning to at least get used to it, you know, and everything. So I just want her to know she's not by herself, that the butterflies over here, we sending prayers to you, we sending love to you and everything. So um, it just is what it is. So prayers for Lolo. Seriously, it's from the bottom of my heart. Y'all know I don't play about that. Prayers for Lolo. And everything. Anybody else who's going through. Okay. Only thing I could say, y'all, is that only thing I could say, we already talked about Quincy Jones, and we talked about Beef Sector Airlines, and everything. Um, uh, I don't know what to say. This is the first time that I'm really, really, I'm really, really, like, I don't know what to say. I've never seen a live that make me shut up, but be so nervous at the same time, because the person like held nothing. I mean, held nothing. So I'm sitting here like, because it's like you can tell that something's brewing. Like that particular live is gonna spark a whole bunch of hell. Seriously, it is. If it don't, I'll be the first to say, you know what, I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong. But something tell me, my God, today. Okay, we're washing dishes. You want to come and wash, man? You got to come all the way to Kentucky, though. You can come wash, man. But thank you for your support. um. So yeah, y'all, I just need to pray. And evidently, I ain't praying hard enough. But y'all not praying with me, y'all, because oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've seen either. I don't know this Mia person that everybody keep talking about. Is she full fledged beef sector? Is she beef sector? Did I just miss her? I mean, what's the deal? I know Ken, my nephew, shout out to Ken. I know he, speaks about her and everything. And I don't want to assume it's somebody that I know, because I don't, she might be the other mod, one of the other mods. Because I think I saw her name. I don't want to swear bad, but I don't understand. Like, she's been in the news for the beef sector with different people for like almost 2 weeks now. So I'm kind of trying to get a feel like, what is it? Like, is she new? Is she not new? Is she here? Is she not here? Like, like I'm just trying because everybody's beginning to bring her name up. So that's why I was like, wondering what's going on with that. Uh, Let me see what you're saying, JB. Oh, let me highlight that. I want to know that too now since you brought it up. What you cook, D Ham? Excuse me, y'all. My allergies is bringing up everything. What you cook the ham show? I ain't cooked today. I did. No, I went to Yummy Yummy. I did my little short, y'all, at Yummy Yummy. It's a Mongolian grill. And you pick what you want and put it in the bowl with your seasonings and your sauces that you want, and they throw it on that big old round grill right there and cook it in front of you, and then you pay and gone out the door. So that's what I was showing you. I was the first person there with all the fresh foods because I'm OCD, and so like when I go to buffets or places like that, I'm my anxiety be high as a mug when I'm not the first, or if it's too many people, because I don't like germs. I don't like a lot of hands. I don't do the things of the things. Okay. I just don't. I don't. If you want to get me, you can walk up on me. You can walk up on me and put your mouth over your hand, like put your hand over your mouth like you great cough. It'll scare me more than anything. Cause I don't do that. I don't like it. Okay. I just don't. So yeah, so that's what that is. But y'all, I didn't want to go through her stuff and everything. I didn't want to do that at all. So that's why I put her live in my chat so you all can click on it. I'm gonna add it to my thing so uh people can click on it and go and look at it if you like. Uh Y'all can click on that in the description box. I got Heidi's live in the description box, so y'all can go and support her if you want to look at it and everything. Shout out to Charlie. That's my boo. Uh, Charlie sending love. Shout out to her and everything. She did her live this morning, so if y'all haven't been able to look at Charlie, damn, you ain't gonna say what you cook. JB wanted to know what you cooked. And I'm nosy. I want to know what you cook too. I might want some. You might have to mail me a plate or something. Or something. But anyway, so y'all be looking for I was gonna say D Ham. Why is D Ham on my mind? Y'all be looking for nothing yet. But first chance it will be some barbecue ribs and baked chicken, but really waiting to cook some collard greens. But I have to wait for these stamps to hit. Okay, well go on, stamps. Shoot. Send me something. Shoot. You could pay for it on your side and then they'll ship it to me. Sure will. Amazon will do it in a heartbeat. Sunday I did ribs. I did baby back ribs, but I did them in the oven. And I made this special glaze instead of barbecue sauce because everybody don't like barbecue sauce. But I made this special type of glaze to go over them that was sweet. Oh my God, sweet and spicy. You talking about fall off the bones. You talking about so good. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I had that. My side was mashed potatoes. I did a plate. I took a picture. You really, it don't do it no justice for real, but yeah. So yeah, I cooked those in the oven Sunday and everything. So yeah. Today, like I said, check out my short. I went to Yummy Yummy. And so I still got some of that left. I knew I would be eating off of that all day today. I already knew that. I just my groceries just got here. Guess what I ordered? Cause y'all right now I am lazy. I am not going back out this house. I even got choir rehearsal tonight. I ain't even going choir rehearsal. Lie as you tell. I'm not going. I'm supposed to be there at 6:30. not going because I have to go all the way to Louisville and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. We'll try it next Tuesday. But now, real talk though, let me tell y'all. My granddaddy, who's 91, yesterday, my mama just told me today because she didn't want to wake me up. Yesterday, my granddaddy was pulling out of the bank because he's still driving everything. He's pulling out of the bank, and this woman T-boned him, y'all. T-boned him and spent him. They said he spent 3 or 4 times. The car is total. Okay. And they called the ambulance and everything and the fire department. And what's so ironic is true 2 streets up from my house. And yesterday I heard that. I said, oh, somebody in a real bad accident. I said, you could hear, I said, there go the fire department because I live right by the fire department, okay, and everything. So I didn't know it was my granddaddy. Didn't know it was my granddaddy. Uh, Somebody in the bank knew one of my uncles and called my uncle and said, hey, told him what happened. He said he just got his clothes on and headed to the site. So when he got there, he started calling different people. Well, then one of my god little brothers, who's a pastor of a church, he was married to my little cousin. Okay. And my little cousin stays in the house next door with my granddaddy. And so they kept calling him. He's in class because he's getting his doctorate. So they kept calling him. So he came out of class and he said, why y'all keep calling me? Y'all know I'm in school. What's going on? And the guy said, hey, said Dr. Elliot was in a real bad car accident. And you the only one I know because that's your spiritual father and that's your grandfather-in-law. He said, hang up. So he hung up from him, called my cousin that he used to be married to, and said, hey, granddaddy was in a real bad car accident. And she said, granddaddy in there laying down. He said, that's not what they said to me. She said, wait a minute. So she's talking to him like, I know granddaddy in there laying down. She goes to the garage. The car is gone. She said, oh my God, he's gone. Where is he at? So now she got to find a way, okay, because she's the one that drives him for real, but he's still driving all that. But she takes care of the driving and stuff. So now she got to find a way to get to him. So now she calling, okay, his son, my mama's little brother, okay. You see how this is going all the way around my mama. That's the point I'm getting to, okay. He gets there, he's screaming, my daddy, no, say my daddy, all this and stuff. They get to the hospital and all this and all this. Y'all want to know when my mama found out about her daddy? Y'all ready? Y'all want to know? 3:00. This happened in the morning at 10:30. My mama found out at 3:00. My other uncle, on the other side, so happened to call my mama and said, did you hear about you? No, how's your daddy doing? And mama said, crazy and fine, I guess. What you mean? He said, you don't know? She said, no, what? Oh, didn't nobody tell you he was in a bad accident? She said, wait a minute, what the hell you say to me? Like that. She at work. And that's how she said, what the hell you say to me? He said, yeah. They had to take him in the ambulance and everything to the hospital. She said, bye, click. When she hung up, she calling her little brother. She calling nieces. She calling everybody, trying to find out about her daddy. Nobody thought to call her. So then she calls the other little brother. And she said, hey, I don't know if nobody told you, but I just found out, and I'm trying to find him. I just found out daddy was in a real bad accident, and I don't know where he's at. He said, what? He said, what? Okay, all right, sis. He said, let me try to find out too. She said, yeah, I'm trying to call him. He's not answering. He said, let me try to find out. Let me call Corey, which is the movie I showed y'all. I said, y'all, this is one of my family members. That's my uncle. Okay. Anyway, y'all, my mama found her daddy at 3:00 from 10:00 that morning. She found her daddy at 3. And she feels some type of way. And she should. She should. My mama takes care of him. Anytime he needs something, he call my mama. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if it's 3:45 in the morning. If he picks up that phone, my mama gonna look and see that it's her daddy, and she gonna say, "What, daddy?" In her sleep. If my mama's sick and they don't call him to be somewhere to speak to governors and whoever, wherever, baby, daddy gotta go. Okay, daddy, I'll be there. I'll be there. I got you. No matter what. No matter what. When he's sick, they call her. Granddaddy over here is sick and he don't want nobody mess with him but you. He said, call her. She know what to do for me. She know how to take care of her daddy. My mama, even if my mama's sick, my mama say, give me a minute, I'm on my way. My mama pack up her stuff, and while she's driving, call me. Daddy, they just called and said, Daddy's sick. You on your way over, I already know. If you need me, you call me. Because I'm coming for you. You got granddaddy. I'm coming for you. Who gonna take care of you? I know, but I know it's your daddy. Gone. So all this stuff happened today, and ain't nobody thought about calling my mama? I feel some type of way about that. Sir, and if it wasn't for my uncle who called my mama, she still wouldn't have knew. Facebook would have knew before her. And I can't tell her not to feel some type of way, y'all. You don't need to. Thank you, D-Hell. I can't tell her. I can't. Woo, Shaker Boo. What's up, Shaker? Hey, Blended. Shaker. Ooh, Shaker. Shaker, I was over there listening to Hattie Flash live, boo. Oh my God. I put it in the chat and then I also got it in the description if y'all want to, go look at it. Ooh, y'all. I'm congested, but it's coming up. Praise God. But yeah, y'all. I mean, am I wrong? Because I told my mama she shouldn't feel. I don't blame her for feeling how she felt. I don't blame her. All of a sudden, y'all forget she's a daughter. How does that work? How does it work? Okay, that's all I'm saying. How does it work? And she's like, she's just gonna back off. She said, I'm gonna back off. And I told her, I said, I understand. I said, back off for now, because you got to get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? She just texted me too. Anyway, plus she ain't had no sleep. She went straight from her daddy's house yesterday when she found out. Straight from work to up her to the hospital, then to the daddy's house and everything. And then she stayed there as long as she could. She went home, got like an hour. She tried to sleep. She said she didn't sleep. She went home, tried to sleep. She said she tossed and turned all night long. Then she got up because she get up with Jesus. I always tell her. She got up around 4 o'clock in the morning, like she always do. She ain't got to be work, y'all, till 7. But she got up at 4 o'clock, went to work early. She got there about maybe an hour early and everything. And now she's so tired. She told me, what's up, Mix Boo? Hey, Charlie Sissy. I didn't see y'all. Hey. She said that she got up and she's so sleepy. She was going over after work. She's like, I can't keep my eyes open. She said, I cannot keep my eyes open. What we talking about? What? Charlie Boo. It's gonna be it's gonna baby. It's got the ability to go down this week. It's got the ability to baby. I'm gonna be like you, Charlie. Hope you gotta scoot over and give me some space up under the bed, cause baby, ooh wee. Me and you both gonna hide out. Okay. The hood table. You see, I got your name in there, girl. I know you going to do a live hood table. I was trying to wait for your live because you got the way to put the sauce on it. Baby, You got to look at that live that's in my description. Okay. You got to wait, put your sauce, and I know you going to talk about it. And I'm going to be right over in your live, baby, while you talk about it. Yes, ma'am, I am. Yes, ma'am. Girl, you see my thing, beef sector also have airlines. Baby, Heidi Fly. Mm-mm. Heidi Fly held none today. None. I ain't never seen her like this. Maybe I don't watch her enough, but I ain't never seen her like this. Heidi Fly held none today. So the link is in my description. And right, Charlie. Me and Charlie gonna be hit. We gonna have, okay? Y'all gonna be looking for us, and we gonna be shaking up under the bed because we don't want none. We don't want none. Dude, you heard me? We don't want any. Let me see. Look at my description, hood table, and click the link, and you'll see what I'm talking about, boo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do you a solid. I ain't even gonna make you do all that. I'm gonna put it right back in here. Hold on. Hold on. Like I said, y'all can be looking out for a cleanup because mother gonna come through with a cleanup real soon. I already know. I can tell y'all what's gonna go down. It's gonna go down like good gas gone up. Seriously. And I like everybody, and that's why I said I'm a duck. Me and Charlie. We gonna shake next to each other. Don't be looking for us until the smoke clear. Shoot. Yep, there's the hold on, let me highlight it. That's the link to the live and everything. Whoo child. But anyway, y'all, my granddaddy saw had the ability to take him out based on the way that that woman T-boned him, and he spent 3 or 4 times. They said it was in the car yards total. So he didn't break nothing. At 91, y'all heard he didn't break nothing. He's not in the hospital, but they did say he's gonna be very, very sore, and everything. Uh Landlord, hey, thank you for dropping down. Thank you. Sissy, baby, I just ate a chicken empanada and boiled eggs. Girl, you're gonna be very, very gassy, baby. Very, very dangerous. Very gassy. Seriously. I have never had an empanada. Seriously, I've never had one. I have never even made one, and I'm a chef, but I've never made one. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad he's good too. Like I said, they had the ability to be tragic. And if something like that had happened with my granddaddy, and they didn't tell my mama, baby, Kentucky wouldn't be big enough. Do you hear me? That woman, she ain't nothing to play with when she get on. Yeah, she very, very dangerous. You gassy regardless. You silly sissy. So I'm like, Lord, today. Mm-mm. Let me see. My employee's father's from Peru, so he made them for me. Very delicious. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. I've never had one. So, I know this month, y'all, I was going to do the egg roll competition, but I had so much stuff to come up and everything. I need to help out one of my grandkids that's in college. And, I'm all about the kids. So I'm like, nah, can't do it this month. Let me see. Now I wanted something sweet, and so my hips ordered some ginger ale and some sherbet, and that's what I'm gonna make me as a float and eat the rest of my Chinese food, my Mongolian grill food. Yep. All I got was chicken and shrimp and a lot of veggies and some noodles. Yeah, that's what I got. A lot of I love bean sprouts for some reason. I have taken a fond to bean sprouts. So my veggies I got was bean sprouts, onion, uh, broccoli. That's it. And then I got some pineapple because I love grilled pineapple. I got pineapple. I got chicken, shrimp, and I put some seasoning on there, and I get three, and I got three sauces. That was it. Ah, and the noodles. I am. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. I know. I can't. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till the hood table look at it, because the hood table every night has been doing a recap on what's been going on over in the beef sector, and I know this one right here, baby. I know. The last time I was in the hospital, I had just got out of hospital and just read my book, honey, and Sissy down there, Miss Mixology, they got in my behind. They was like, screw a challenge, get your rest. You just got out of hospital. Because I was in hospital almost 10 days. And they was like, get your rest, recover, and challenge your weight. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's true. So yeah. So then I thought, well, let's do it in March. But then, like I said, I had a lot of things to come up, and hey, my kids come first, and everything. Let me see. I know, sissy. That's why I've been resting. Yep. My next surgery ain't until May. I do have another surgery coming in May. So actually, two back to back. I'm gonna have one week, and then 2 weeks later the follow up. So yep. Your birthday's in 2 weeks. Let me know. Text me. Text me when your birthday is so I can put it on my calendar. Yes, honey. Yes. Let me see what else. Like I said, I don't know who's suing or if somebody is truly suing Jay Wilson. I got a petition, but they said that the MMC or the MCC. I showed y'all that. What is the MCC? Hold on. MCC Church has a petition against Jay Wilson. I don't know why. I have not seen why. I don't understand why. But if it's true, that's really, really sad, and everything. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know who's behind that. Um, y'all know I like Jay Wilson. So, I'm hoping that's not true. I'm hoping that's just something that people are saying. But yeah, I'm not sure. If it is true, I will say this: we know that Jay Dunn, baby, Jay Dunn gon' hey. It's one thing that hey, I don't put nothing past Jay Dunn. If Jay Dunn reported, you best believe it's true. Serious talk. If Jay Dunn reported, you best believe it's true. I can't say that for everybody, but I know for a fact if Jake is on it, baby, it's true. Cause honey, Jake sat over and did them whole court reports. She did that whole thing, honey, over there. She broke that court case down and everything. She had the black and whites right there. She had the papers. She wasn't going off of what she thought or what somebody said. No, ma'am. Uh-uh. The Dunn daughter baby had it. Do you hear me? She's like, screw what you think. Let me show you what the court said. And it's easy to dispute what somebody say, but it's hard to dispute when it's in black and white and the courts got their stamp of approval on it. It's kind of hard to dispute that. You know what I'm saying? It just is. You may not like her, but she be on her point. She dots her I's and cross her T's. So but I was like, oh my goodness. So Ooh, child. What happened with the come on camera, show your food? Oh, okay. You gonna cook for your birthday? Okay. Last but not least, y'all know Henry and Monique, right? Y'all know I did a live about Henry and Monique, the two ministers who got their own platform and all that, and how Monique came on her and said that her husband Henry was under witchcraft because he left her and blah blah blah. Okay, from my understanding, last night, today, when I went over here on, shout out to the official King Jazz, y'all know it's my boo. When I went over there, his title said that they were mad at him because of his commentary. Everybody has talked about this. Everybody. And I was sitting back and I was listening to her. I went back and listened to the whole thing. Okay. And once upon a time, she said at the beginning of the video that he left her. But then in the same token, she turned around and said she put him out. She said, he left me. Yeah, because I told him to get out. Get out. Well, which one is it? Did he leave you or you told him to get out? And when I look at his videos now, like he's still doing videos. He's just not doing them with her. When I look at his videos, he looks happy. He don't look like he's under witchcraft to me. He look like he's happy. Seriously. And I could be wrong. So, that's why I tell everybody where to get these videos at so you can judge for yourself. Don't take my word for it. But it's just, sometimes men get tired. They get tired of your mouth. They do. Sometimes women, you talk too much. You don't know when to shut up. Remember that song? Talk too much. And you never shut up. I said you talk too much. Sometimes your husband be like, oh, if I hear you say one more thing, I'm going to slip my wrist. Because our mouth is just, you got to learn, shut up. Study to be quiet. Study to be silent. Study to shut what we call the heck up. And I just think he was tired of her. I really do. And I don't think he knew how else to whatever. I just think he was tired of her. And maybe the way that he went about to leave the house wasn't good, but some women, just like me, and I ain't, I'm not one-sided. Y'all know I'm an equal opportunist dragger when it comes to women and men in the relationship. Equal opportunity, okay? But in this particular, I do not answer no spam calls. In this particular situation, I just think he was tired of her. I think he just was like, you know what? I'm sick of this marriage. I'm sick of her. I'm ready to just be free and do me. I would love a couple host that can read the chat and allow me to challenge myself and make it interactive with the chat for my birthday. No camera needed. Okay. He said he got you. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just let me know what day. You and your phone always going through something, JB. It ain't nothing new. Yeah, let me know what day, sissy. So, but yeah, and I was talking about you yesterday. I was like, baby, honey, whether we got 2, 3, 0, or none, we gonna still do us in our lives and our chats, and we try to support each other when we can. I don't expect y'all to come and stay out of my lives and stuff. Y'all got lives too, but I just think the fact that y'all still support me because I try to support y'all as much as I can. And when I'm not there, I go back and listen to them. Even with Blended, I don't get a chance to always go over the Blendeds, but I do go back and listen to her lives, and everything. I got to get better in letting y'all know I've been there, though. I do got to get better than that. Because I'll be listening while I'm cleaning or cooking or something, and I playing the game, and then I'll go do something else and forget all about putting replay. All right, it's been over an hour. Y'all, like I said, thank you, boo. Yes, please hit my like button. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all, I don't know. I was just so I had my anxiety was high after listening to that live. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I have anxiety issues, and my anxiety was through the roof. And I'm like, I couldn't calm down. And I'm like, let me come on and just talk to my people and let them know. And I'm like, I know the Hood Table gonna do a live on this, and I'm gonna be there to support her, and everything. But that's what I wanted to say, y'all. I wanted to come on there and talk about Quincy Jones as well, how his family trying to sell out their birthright, which is crazy. But y'all know I love y'all. You know I do. And I always tell people, who is that? Okay. I always tell people that no matter what the test, always do your best. You know,
Yeah,
I see y'all in these streets.
from Kentucky to the world,
Mooches.
it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah,
You silly, D.
yeah.
Charlie.
Born to shine, Libra balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen of night. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her vein. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly. Eternally, leave a queen. Forever strong.